ladies and gentlemen. I repeat, ladies and gentlemen, the 1216 podcast is here to bring to you a very special podcast and a wake for those that we have lost and should be are. This podcast is brought to you by the greatest duo to ever do it, 12 and 16. And I just want you all to know this podcast is very dear to our hearts. I'm sorry, I can't do this.
Hell no, this motherfucker. Yeah, we finna go ahead and get into it. Yeah, we got 16, 17, 18, and 19 to get into.
We saved these parts, part 1 and part 2 of both of them.
I fucking love 16 and 17. Those were great episodes.
Thunderclap 1 and 2?
18 and 19. Yeah, 18 and 19 were kind of heartbreaking episodes, especially depending on how you feel about certain characters and whatnot. So we can kick it off with 16. 16, yeah, you already know. Episode 16 was fucking funny as hell. Yeah, so that episode basically just starts off with something that I wanted to see, wondered if we were gonna see or wanted to see. Megumi versus Toji. That shit, oh man, that shit was great. Getting to see him fight a father versus son and everything like that. It was a real cool showdown, seeing him use all the fucking shikigami and everything that he had at that point to kind of move around and all that kind of stuff with the bunnies and then the fucking the toad using the tongue and then the owl flying him around and shit with the fucking the lightning when the sprinklers went off but the way his ass fucked the bunnies up with the fucking rocks, he hit the ground.
He was just punching all of them. Punching all of them.
Touching the little ass pieces of rocks, and then the motherfucking rocks was knocking the buddies out and shit. Nah, it was really great to see. We got the conversation. What was it? Oh no! Before we get to that conversation, that whole fight was crazy. But then you get the very end of it when Toji asks Megumi's
What's
name,
your last name?
He tells him. Yeah, he was like, it's Fushiguro, and he was like, oh, not Zenin. He was like, good to know, fucking kills himself and whatnot. So I kind of like that ending, but I would have rather him because I don't think Megumi knew, but he knew that was his son.
Toji knew, definitely.
He knew that was his son, yeah. So
you could tell
that was cool to see. Cool to see him interact and everything. But when he got to see him, he was like, what was the move He did something where he fucking ran and he hit the bunny and he started shrinking, going down into the shadow kind of shit when he was trying to stab him. That way he only hit him on the side. So he was like, something about it. Like, yeah.
You gotta do it just right.
He cold with the shit, yeah. So after that fight, after he kills himself and everything, you get the conversation with Ghetto's group and all of them, in that basement and everything.
Bunch of idiots.
They basically, I was gonna say they basically just split up to follow their own path and what they think they should do after Ghetto, after he's dead and everything. So that was okay. It wasn't really anything, too informative. Especially because two of the motherfuckers dead already.
Yeah, 2 of them are dead. The phone girls,
the girl with the phone, and then the one with her. Yeah.
But we did get to see something that I didn't think we would have seen, and that's the dude, the big swole dude that says "stick together," basically, who kind of hinted at he wanted Gojo to rule the world, to take over. He fucks with Ghetto.
He wanted Ghetto to take
over the world, but they're all off on their own little paths right now. I want to see if we're gonna end up seeing him later on down the line. He looked tough.
Yeah, especially how he did the fucking whatever he did to make them all stop, and then the fucking things that was on the ground. Yeah, we'll probably see him at some point again, as well as Miguel, because he mentioned Miguel. And the last we saw with Miguel, he was with fucking Yuta somewhere at the end of that fucking movie. So we'll probably see them again at some point.
Hey, I can't wait to see Yuta pop up. I'm really
waiting to fucking see Yuta, man. Yeah. I'm really ready to see Yuta at this point. We need him, bro. Because this shit is Mr. Nasty time.
It was this close to getting them, and then it turned out to be Toji, and Toji went to work when they first had the domain for Drago. The squid dude. I was like, man, is that who I
Yeah.
think it is? It might be. The hair looks
Yeah,
like it.
that's what I thought it was. That's what I
But
thought it was too when he came down, but it wasn't. Yeah, it was Toji.
they got us, but got us good because
Man,
man,
definitely got us. Yeah,
Toji,
Bird ass thought it was too. It was you because when I seen it, bro, I'm talking about I'm smacking the fucking. He finally back, and it was like, no,
nah, gotcha.
gotcha. Yeah.
He slayed.
So after we had that, then we get. Yeah, I was gonna say after we had that, then we got the Sukuna versus Jogo fight, which was really cool to see.
Especially because Sukuna came down when it started.
Blowing up all the city and everything. Yeah, blowing up all the city and everything and whatnot. Just
by far the best fight.
The animation with it. The animation with it was really great. Fucking seeing his ass shoot the motherfucking fire shit with his hand.
He
like,
said,
hey,
let's do this. Let's test yours against mine. Like, wait, what? Yeah, fire against fire.
Against my fire.
It's like
burn his ass.
Y'all won with this. Mappa put together one hell of a show. On top of that, we did get to see that just the fear overwhelming presence that Sukuna does have when he landed in front of everybody. It was Panda, Shadow Guy. He told them, he said, look, any of y'all move, I'm killing y'all on the spot.
Killing you on spot. Yeah, red light, green light. Got that shit written down. Red light, green light. When I say go, you go.
I say jump, you say how.
They took the fuck off. They took off, man. So basically, basically the way the episode ends, Sukuna kills Jogo, and then he meets whoever that was, Urahime or Rohime or however you pronounce her name and whatnot at the very end.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that all plays out in the future because he said something about getting the fucking. Make sure you get my preparations and make sure you do all that kind of shit. So we'll eventually see what all that shit leads to. But that takes us to
17.
Episode 17.
Which was
now this was my favorite fight. The fucking what was it Mawaga versus Sukuna?
Yes, dog. I mean, we got to see so much destruction. I mean,
you get
it
to
was
see him
nasty.
Like go really crazy, like really
because this Shinigami is a top 10 Shinigami that only the chosen ones can actually possess and control. So just to see Megami actually summon it and just say, you know what, he used the smart thing. Since only one person summoned at a time, but I'm gonna use my life force plus yours. The blonde haired dude with the hand of the sword. So he ended up using both of those, smacked him away. He said, hey, look, now it's go time. Dog, that fight, just first off, Sukuna has to be probably top 10 and top 3 inside of cockiness. Because the man was walking out just eating popcorn, bro. And then, this is nasty.
Drinking the shit, nasty, and still fucking threw the shit at his ass. Damn, bro. Man. He a dog, bro. He a dog, and he's still not even at full power. He still got more fingers to go.
He's only 13 fingers.
Imagine
13 or 14. Yeah, because Jogo was could only match up to 8 of his fingers, and he was saying that
something like that.
It was like
optimistically, optimistically speaking.
Because obviously we see how that turned out.
He got his ass wrecked.
I mean, hey, it is Sukuna. Nonetheless, it is still Sukuna. But that fight, dog. I'm talking about you got cars flying everywhere. You got people just dying left and right inside the building.
He gave no fucks about the people at all. Definitely my favorite fight of the season so far. Like that shit, all tearing all through the city and fucking all the slashes and just like, bro, the way that the color scheme with how his fucking shit was rotating, how his body was, and the smile, like, bro, just they really did a fucking fantastic job animating that shit. That shit was
I see why
that shit was beautiful.
I see why it took so long.
What would you say to episodes dropping and animating that shit? Like that shit was beautiful, man. I give them credit for what they did because it was really great. We also find out what is it in the episode? Gojo, it's kind of like a flashback. Gojo talks to Megumi about kind of like the past leaders of the clans, the Zenin clan and the Gojo clan, and why they were, kind of fighting and whatnot. basically alluding to how powerful Megumi can become because the leader at the time was going up against Gojo because he had the same 10 shadows.
Yeah.
The 10 shadows, and then Gojo clan had the same shit that Gojo has, the limitless and the
endless
fucking shit. Mm-hmm. So, hey, then we already see what Sukuna sees in him and everything. So,
that's why he don't die just yet. Don't die just yet, man.
And even after the fight, fucking took his ass over to fucking Shoko to make sure his ass was gonna be good. So,
man,
yeah, the last part of the episode was really just him switching back to Yuji and fucking Yuji remembering all the stuff that Sukuna did while he was in his body, and then fucking he lost it.
Also, him
I
killing
can't blame him for it.
Also, him killing what's his face, the hand dude. Cutting his face
in half. Yeah, cutting his face off.
Yeah, because he ran out of miracles.
I'm fucking about his ass.
His stuff was kind of cold, bro. Because each one of his marks was a different miracle. But for Nanami to, we'll get into Nanami the next episode.
All his shit away.
But he wiped them all the way
by fucking him up. Boom, boom.
He dropped him from the sky and hit him with a "Show me rock."
Right now,
Buka.
Send his ass flying. Yeah, send his ass flying. That sends us to episode 18, as 12 was talking about Nanami. It's really tough. The really tough next 2 episodes. It's crazy that they do this shit to us back-to-back episodes.
Back to back, dog.
But basically, we kind of knew Nanami was on his last legs and everything after the fight against the squid motherfucker. How he came out, burned his shit from I think it was Jogo who did that shit. He was half burned and everything. So we kind of knew at that point he was already,
walking up death's door
at the end of the line. Yeah, at the end of the line, and then he was still fucking committed to the mission and doing what he had to do and everything. And he going down the stairs and fighting all the cursed spirits and everything.
It was going to work.
Man, it was a good episode, but it was really just tough to watch. Because we knew at some point he was gonna go down, but then like 12 just said, Mahito ends up showing up, and you know what he does? He ends up touching his ass, and fucking Yuji ends up coming down, and he sees it, and whatchamacallit, Nanami's basically like, hey, it's up to you now. I'll leave everything in your hands, essentially. And then he kills him. It was really tough to see. Just expanded and blew up, because of Mahito's power and everything. And it was really tough to see. It kind of gives you, I can't remember his name, but from season 1, Junpei, I think that was his name, Junpei vibes and everything. He got turned into kind of got manipulated in a way by Mahito and turned into one and everything. And that shit was tough to see. This was even tougher to see because we know, he had a more of a connection, I'd say, with Yuji than Junpei did, and how he kind of was mentoring him and everything. And they fought them together the very first time. One of the best fights
scenes
of the season.
Man.
Yeah, one of the best fights of the first season was them two double team and Mahito going crazy. Fucking I can't even remember the name of the song, but I have it on my fucking on my playlist. Like that's one of my shits. It's gonna bug me the fact that I can't remember the name of the song.
It'll pop back up for sure because fuck it. Look for it real quick. Look for it.
Listen, I'm telling you, it's gonna take a long time for me to find. You know how my fucking playlist is.
I know, but you typing JJK with it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed
the fight between Yuji and Mahito.
The fight when we get into Mahito and Yuji, like after that, I hated the circumstances in which led to it, him seeing that and everything. But the fight was really good. It was a really good fight in the episode.
It went all out for that
continues over. Yeah, I was gonna say it partly continues over into the second episode. Oh, not second episode, but episode 19. We'll get into that later on. Yeah. But it was really great to see Yuji like think about what was it? Nanami, he said, I forgot his exact words. I can't remember his exact words, but it was basically like he wouldn't say anything without like really being calm and thinking it through. So it's like, hey, I gotta show like be calm, you know what I mean? I'm a show you a jujutsu sorcerer, like he said, you know. So
That's
he
what
was
happened.
and he went to work, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, like he's getting better and better as these fights and stuff go
His
on.
hand-to-hand
Like
combat
that was
is
really
amazing.
amazing. It was really, really impressive to see, especially when you look at how close he was to the wall and like that encramped space with whatever that shit was, like the curse thing or whatever Mahito made to like shrink the wall and everything, and having blades come through the wall and him kind of like having to dodge it, and just it was really, really impressive.
I don't even peep the night, but
he
kept using Black Flash without saying it was using Black Flash, but just to knock it away, push it back. He was going crazy, dog.
Yeah,
like
it was really impressive. It's I can't wait to see what he does. You know, as time goes on and he learns more and is able to develop more,
especially after what happens next episode.
Yeah, but continuing with this one, it's really just, you know, those two fighting and everything, and then it ends where you see you find out you find out that he made a clone before the fight started with Yuji when he was with the other, you know, cursed spirits and everything. So he made a clone, and then you see the clone at the current time now when Yuji is fighting the real body, the clone body is fighting Nobara. So fucking that shit, you know, her actually having the ability, her hairpin ability, being able to like damage his soul, like he really finds her as like an actual opponent, you know what I mean? Kind of like Yuji, a threat. Yes, a threat. Like Yuji's able to like damage him when he hits him with the fucking his curse energy and everything. So
I mean, she was giving that
brings us to the next. I was gonna say that brings us to the next episode because it's a part 2. We start off still with them fighting and everything. So Yuji's still fighting
Mahito,
the real Mahito, and then the clone is fighting Nobara. And like we said in the previous episode, he kind of realizes how much of a threat she is. She's like going to work doing some stuff that he kind of seen, but like never truly seen, because she has stuff like a whole bunch of nails on the ground. And she fucking made him like rise up and snapped and shit. Like we hadn't seen stuff like that before. We had just seen her like hit the nail into their actual body and then snap new hairpin or fucking into
an object
like the straw doll on it fucking resonance hairpin. So like that kind of stuff. But seeing that and how she had more control over the nails and everything, that was like, man, it was amazing. So he was scared. You know, he knew he wasn't gonna be able to fucking, you know, deal with her because his curse, the clone's curse energy was low. So he's like, hey, I gotta get the hell up out of here. So he takes off. And at that moment, I'm like, bro, this ain't what I think is gonna happen. Like they gonna run and fucking
to each other.
Swap. But the thing that I didn't see coming was Yuji was there and he saw it. I thought it was just gonna be the real body pops up and fucking touches her, and she still thinks it's the fucking clone. But what actually happens is they go down to the fucking, you know, in the subway tunnels and shit, and they cross paths, and Yuji sees it, and he's screaming out, "Run!" Too fucking late, touches it on the face, and when he touches you, you know it's a fucking wrap.
But the good thing about that is that I actually think she can be brought back more than, of course, Nanami. Nanami entire body blew up,
funny,
but she might be able to become back to life.
I was gonna say, I forgot I was talking with somebody. I can't remember exactly who I was talking with. I think it was Bag, but he hadn't seen that episode, so it's kind of crazy. But he mentioned the same exact thing that you said
because
about her possibly being able to come back because it was just her face and not her whole fucking body.
And then we know that for Megami, when he was fighting Toji, not that pressure point right there, him getting hit up here instead was able to because maybe he's gonna stab him. and he got stabbed by himself on purpose in order to stab him better because of timing. He said, I'm just good because what's her face is around still. So even with just that wound, I should be able to be good with it. So hopefully that it's just that.
Hopefully
that's this little area they got attacked.
I feel like she's gone. Like she's gone. Because you know how I truly felt about her. I absolutely loved her character. She's one of my favorite female characters in all of like anime and everything. So it was really, it's still really tough on me, but it was really, really tough seeing that episode, seeing her go and everything. I feel like she's gone. I don't want to keep hope alive. I want to just like kind of be surprised if she does come back, because I just feel like if I'm keeping hope alive and then you kind of find out she's gone, it's like, damn, bro. It's like
hope was just
all that hope for, you know what I mean? Hope for nothing. So
I'm gonna keep hope alive only
for
because
me,
of that.
she's just gone. But if she comes back because of what you said, how it was just like her face that just exploded, I'm all good with that, you know.
Yeah, because
that was tough. It was just truly tough because it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like we've had enough time with them together.
The big three,
as a group,
that,
you know what I mean?
Big three has not been at the time.
They're three as a group. It does not feel. It doesn't feel right. It feels like it was cut too short. We really only had the first season with them kind of together, and
that was
they
like
were just getting together.
Yeah,
and part of it was fucking Yuji got separated because he fucking died. Then he came back, and then you had, you know what I mean? And you have that, and then the first part of season 2 is a fucking flashback. So
we don't see them
together then. And then when you start the Shibuya arc, they aren't together.
None of them. They all split.
It's ridiculous. The only two who run across each other is
Megumi and Yuji.
And Megumi, because they have a fight together. And then fucking Yuji and Nobara, but she fucking died. So it's like, oh my God, come on, y'all, for real? Really? Like, y'all keep a character like Sakura around all through Naruto.
Hold on now. Wait. Hold on. Time out. Sakura is not a useless character, bro.
No, bro.
You're going to put some respect on Sakura's name. She
definitely became stronger later on, but in the beginning, no, she was useless.
I mean,
and I'll stand on that. All through Naruto, all of Naruto, was useless.
Yeah.
Shippuden, after she trained under Tsunade, I give her credit.
Before she got the whole, the slug with her, yeah. Naruto, yes,
after training under Tsunade, I give her credit. But that's the thing. Nobara was useful from the jump.
Yeah, because how strong she was.
That's the difference.
Especially the flashback. The flashback showed her very useful even as a kid with the whole backpack incident and then the don't cry attitude until her big sister left, and like we got to see a lot from her.
I was kind of disappointed. Like, why the fuck would y'all give us the backstory when she's finna die? I don't care about this. Like, you should have showed that early. I don't care about it now. She's finna be gone, bro. Like, that was kind of like how I felt about the whole. Remember when I talked about that with Ace after the whole Marine Force shit, giving us the flashback with them as kids? Like, he's gone, bro. Why? Come.
But it makes connections still. It's connections still throughout. But the good thing is
don't do that shit.
And then, hey, that's still the same thing they did with Big Mom and Kaido when they ended up dying.
Flashback.
I mean,
yeah, that's what they said. Fucking in the comments, when they showed a picture of her on Facebook, they was like, "Yeah, man, when y'all see fucking flashbacks in the fight." Just know it's gonna be time for somebody to go sometime soon. I was like, "Hey, low key, you're not lying."
That's probably the truest statement.
Whether it's on the good guy side or the bad guy side, you're not lying.
We didn't see
them flashbacks. you might want to start worrying.
Who's fighting? Who flashback is this? Oh no!
Oh no!
Say it ain't so,
man.
Say it ain't so.
I'm trying to tell you, yeah. But all in all, it's been a great 4 episodes. Even with the depths of characters that you like are always hard, and no matter what kind of show you watch, anime, live action, whatever it is, it's really tough. But the depths aside, they've been great episodes. It's honestly been a great.
These have been 10 out of 10 across the board, bro. It's been 10 out of
Yeah,
10
it's been a
across the
great
board for
season.
me. Shibuya,
I
Shibuya Arc
truly,
has
truly,
it. The
yeah.
Shibuya,
The
man.
people who are talking about, talking about it and whatnot, like, hey, it's gonna be crazy. All this, this, and that's like, hey, they were not lying. It's really lived up to it. It's hard to, like I say, for me, it's hard to kind of go in with expectations because if it doesn't really live up to the hype you have in your head, you'd end up disappointed. I've not been disappointed. Like I said, deaths aside, I've not been disappointed by this season at all.
Oh, man, it's been hit after
Even the
hit.
flashback stuff, I did enjoy that. I truly did.
Oh yeah,
Because you get to learn more about those characters. You get to learn more about those characters. I'm kind of disappointed we didn't get to see, more of them because the way they act, they interact with each other. It's like, can we get a spinoff of this?
just a small one. I guess that was the
but
spinoff.
I don't think it could be too long because the whole fucking ghetto switch up shit and all that kind of stuff. So, but I really did enjoy seeing them younger.
Unless we get a fairy tale 100 year at the end of it when they just Zetsu and the fairy queen are back in time and we get like the whole entire season of them. That'd be dope to have with just them. But it has not let down. I guess if we wanted to go read a light novel.
Funny as hell. I am dead. Yeah. But yeah, it's been great. Great 4 episodes these past 4 weeks. We have a new episode coming up this upcoming Thursday. Yeah, so we'll just have for this week, we'll just be all JJK. Then next week we'll have a JJK episode and we can do 2 One Piece. We'll do 2 One Pieces. The One Piece from this current Saturday and the one for next Saturday. And then we'll be all caught up with our shows.
We got that cross coming, baby.
Man, hey, listen,
if you know, you know.
We're about to get into some good stuff. Yeah, listen. Like I said, I've started reading. I'm ahead of all of this, so y'all, we're about to get into some really, really good stuff. For me, like I told you all, I know it sounds kind of crazy, but the stuff that I love the most is when they sit down and give us like information about the world, the past, all that kind of stuff.
What's been going on since our heroes were locked in this island.
When they were in Wano and they couldn't get information in from the outside, get ready because a lot has changed. It is not the same world that it was when we went into Wano.
And it's definitely not leaving Wano with the downfall of Big Mama Kaido. So
get ready.
Hey,
get ready. I will be caught up this weekend with everything that's going on, but hey, just these next couple of weeks, get ready for some shit.
It's
before we actually get to the new island, get ready for some shit.
Because it's one of those. I can't wait to see
man.
I can't wait to see my boy. Hey, look.
Man, there's some stuff.
Pink Justice finna go crazy.
I am dead. Yeah, I know. Y'all will know soon enough, man. Unless you've read, then you do know. But if you're just watching, you'll know soon enough. We'll get there. I can't wait to see that animated.
Oh, both of them.
I can't wait to see that animated.
But what the kids say nowadays, both of them?
Hell no. Before we get off track and start talking One Piece and the Jujutsu Kaisen podcast.
Well, the episode is out now, so One Piece episode.
I am dead. No, but like we say all the time, man, that's gonna be it for us. We appreciate you making it this far, whether you watched it or let it just play. Doesn't matter. It helps out the channel. Really means a lot to us. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to hit that like button. If you want to see more, everything we do at the 1216 podcast, hit that subscribe button. If you want to get notified every time we drop something new, trailer reactions, chapter reviews, new podcast episodes, whatever it may be, hit that notification bell, and we will see y'all in the next one.
Moment of silence.